then believe it in God's plan. A lot of you bad pedal boys call the backhand. A bunch of waste mans dead and dry in the wastelands. The bust of the spray can. And there's a dog syndicate in this industry. If you ain't got the guts, man, you can't stomach me. For every blue moon, there's a newborn red sun. Navi customized from the blocks we came from. Tell them keep the cap calm and pipe down. Sitcom rappers stressed out from a hype sound.
Oh, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, the city really going hard, man. That shit crazy.
We just made it to Canada, and I think we're crossing the border. We made it to Canada, yeah.
When I push Ken, compress the media nerve. That's when they shit again. Shitting me for thinking it's sweet at the dinner table. Must have mistaken for syrup with the maple leaves on it. Flip a flapjack, then scramble. Had to break fast. Tell them catch up to me equally, yo. Leave them sunny side up like the scene from The Godfather. I crack your muffin, I Benedict. Surrounded by web shooters, the dark web Spider-Man got more than a game plan. With great power came responsibility, understand.
Yo, so, you know, we was on 81 James Bond Street, you heard? Nah, we was on 81 Bond Street. And, you feel me, the city, you know, is working against us. Something told me to, you know, really lock in and just show up. Not like, and we went to the hotel too. Then we was like, yo, let's get something to eat. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, being that they already found the release date, we should be straight. You know, the blocks just take its time to melt. I'm thinking ain't no real reason for anybody to, you know, melt it any further. You feel me? And so I'm thinking, you know, we get some nighttime shots today, or morning rather, and then, you know, tomorrow, fresh day, daylight, do a little vid ski, you feel me? And something told me, like, after we get some eat, like, yo, like, let's just, you know what I mean, still see the ice joint. Like, don't even go to the crib, you know, don't even go to the telly, just. And lo and behold, the fire trucks is just, you know, hydro pumping the fucking ice temple, bro. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. I drove 4 hours from Ithaca, New York, for the first time ever in Canada, in the TO. You know what I'm saying? In Toronto. First time ever. With my girl. You know what I mean? Ashley behind the camera. You know? And it's just like, it breaks my heart. You feel me, Dad? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they couldn't even just let it be for the fans. I guess, you know, they were saying it's like a hazard for people. They had it all blocked off. From what, there was actually like some lady that, or maybe ladies a bit too much. There's some chick though that, I guess thought like I was a famous person. She like screamed. I didn't know what she was screaming at or who she was screaming at. She screamed like she seen Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's breaks. But nah, yeah. She thought I was some TikToker dude that, you know, had crazy, you know, momentum. Nah, I'm the United States Temu version of that, sweetheart. If you're watching this, you know. But nah, I mean, you know, it was dope. Like, she was chatting it up with us. You know, she told us that somebody had got arrested for trying to, you know, be over there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I pulled up to Toronto and, I mean, it's not bad. It's super quiet. Obviously, it's like in the mornings, 3:05 right now. 3:05 in no city. I get it. You know, that's got nothing with the same. If you know, you know. But, yeah, man, that shit just, you know, by tomorrow morning, that shit gonna be melted down. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had a whole plan to at least salvage some content, you know, do a couple of vids, and I mean, I got a couple of clips, you know what I'm saying? I think what we'll do tomorrow is just, you know, peruse through the city. You feel me? I had packed some good fits and everything, you know, probably throw the fits on, walk around in the city, try to find something cool to, you know, make some art to, and
made a whole shadow on me dropping.
Really enjoy myself at this point.
And I know it
You know?
take a toll, ain't no easy past tricks. They say liberty is falling, our eyes, now we rich.
Shit crazy. Something told me not to just
Y'all was chatty patty,
hey yo at the telly, man. Something told me, like,
9 to 5 with no complaints.
like, nah, we gotta see that ice temple.
I'm a pirate in the flesh.
Got to. And I'm glad we did, you know what I'm saying? I'm also selling my socks 2 bands a piece, you know, from the water, from the ice and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So if anybody interested in some soggy socks, you know what I'm saying? My girl got some soggy socks too, you know, we could definitely use the support. You know, being on this spontaneous run right now, like, somebody got being on this run right now, you know, I'm glad I popped out either way. You know, shout outs to Drake. Can't wait for the Iceman album. You know what I'm saying? You know, from a fan to also an artist, you know, myself. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with you. You feel me? Back then in 2024 when the war popped off, you know, not many noticed, but you know what I'm saying? We freed the owl out the cage and we retrieved the Tupac ring, you feel me? So, you know, if you want to check them tracks out, Paint the Sky in Blood, YouTube, SoundCloud, Falcon Punch on all streams, Why the Cage Bird Sings on all streams, Circadian Tuxedo, SoundCloud and YouTube, you feel me? Nah, like, even though the world was against you, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, I had your back, you feel me? I gave you criticism too in the bars, because that's just the nature of the sport, but overall, man, I had your back, and I'll forever be a part of that, and that's part of the reason why I'm at, you know, I was at the Articuno Temple today, you know what I'm saying, before that shit got melted down, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, you know, show the world what it is, man, you feel me? It's that time, you feel me? I'm about to head to the hotel, you know, we got some food, you know what I'm saying? Got some breakfast food. What we got? Chicken and waffles. What you got?
Scrambled
sun. You know, 2 pina coladas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, you know, I wore a comfortable fit because I was driving for 4 hours. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be in anything crazy. You know, that's too much to be driving in something like that. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. I know the Iceman coming soon. From Mega Man to Iceman, yo.